These celebrities are distant relatives to each other. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Insight. Here are celebrities that are distant relatives to each other. Number 10, Melissa McCarthy and Jenny McCarthy. Obviously, Melissa and Jenny McCarthy share the same last name, and we know in Hollywood that same last names don't always mean they're related. However, in this case, Jenny and Melissa are related. As it turns out, Melissa and Jenny are actually cousins. The two grew up together in Illinois and spent a lot of time together with the rest of their family. Both of them had dreams of becoming famous, so when Jenny got her first sitcom, she gave Melissa a small part on the show, which was Melissa's very first acting gig. They both went on to have successful careers in their own right, but at the end of the day, they'll always be family. Number 9, Brandy Norwood and Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg has pretty famous friends and family, one of them being singer and actress Brandy. Snoop and Brandy, along with Brandy's other famous brother Ray J, are all cousins, and it's very apparent that their music and entertainment run in the family, as they've all gone on to be successful musicians in their own right. Brandy has even collaborated with Snoop in the past, and he's even appeared in one of her music videos. Brandy, Ray J, and Snoop have been supportive of each other's careers and will continue to be family as always first. Number 8, Amy Schumer and Chuck Schumer. Comedian Amy Schumer and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer might have polar opposite careers, but they also share a last name and are very distantly related. Amy's father is the first cousin of Chuck, which would make him and Amy first cousins once removed. Complicated relations aside, any way you slice it, the two are still cousins somehow. Even though Amy is a comedian, she's used her platform to often speak up politically, and she has even came to the defense of her cousin in the past. Number 7, Tom Hanks and Fred Rogers. We all know that Tom Hanks recently played Mr. Rogers in the movie A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and we all noticed the uncanny resemblance to Mr. Fred Rogers himself. Little did Tom know, he's actually related to Mr. Rogers. According to some research performed by Ancestry.com, they found out that the two are actually 6th cousins. When he took on the role, he had no idea that he was related to the Mr. Rogers. The two share the same 5-time great-grandfather who immigrated to America from Germany in the 18th century. Number 6, Al Roker and Lenny Kravitz. A surprising celebrity connection is between Al Roker and Lenny Kravitz. According to some research into their family trees, Al Roker and Lenny Kravitz are distant cousins. Their grandfathers were cousins, which makes them related. The two first made the connection when Lenny figured out he had some rockers in his family. His mom was raised by Roxy Roxer, and his grandfather was Albert Roxer. These things kind of snowballed from there, and the duo figured out that they were distantly related after all. Now they embrace the connection and have shared it with many. Number 5, Joe Rogan and Gerard Way. We all know that as of late, Joe Rogan and his podcast, Joe Rogan Experience, have skyrocketed into popularity. Joe touches on many topics throughout his podcast, and there's not one stone left unturned when it comes to his discussions. On one episode of his podcast featuring Kevin Smith, the two discussed Joe's connection to My Chemical Romance frontman Gerard Way. Joe's grandmother, Josie, is actually Gerard's aunt, which obviously makes the two related. Although the two have never really met in person, or even talked about their relationship to one another, the family tree definitely doesn't lie. Number 4, Larry David and Bernie Sanders. We all remember during the recent presidential elections that actor Larry David played Bernie Sanders on Saturday Night Live. Larry was the perfect person to play Bernie, as the two look very much alike, and Larry can do a pretty good impersonation of the politician. In the show Finding Your Roots, the lineage of many celebrities is explored. In one particular episode, it was discovered that Bernie and Larry David are actually cousins. Finding out that the two are actually related makes the fact that they sound and look so much alike so much cooler. It just goes to show that you never know who you're related to. Number 3, Madonna and Hillary Clinton. Believe it or not, Madonna and Hillary Clinton are somehow actually related. When Hillary once appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she revealed to Ellen that she and the Queen of Pop are actually related very distantly. In fact, the two are 10th cousins. When looking at their family tree and lineage, Hillary and Madonna share 9 great-grandparents back in the 17th century who used to live in Quebec. Of course, Madonna has been the one often to use her platform to speak out politically, so it only makes sense that she's related to one of the most well-known politicians. Number 2, Kate Middleton and Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen might be royalty when it comes to the daytime talk show world, but she's also actually related to royalty too. If you look way back in her family tree, Ellen is actually related to the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. Looking at research conducted by the New England Genealogical Society, Ellen is actually 15th cousins with the Duchess of Cambridge. The lineage goes way back, and the two are connected through 6 Thomas Fairfax and his wife Angus Gasinga, both of whom were born in the 1400s. Number 1, RuPaul and Cory Booker. Recently on the season finale of the 13th season of RuPaul's Drag Race, Cory Booker was a guest on the show. RuPaul revealed on the show that the two were actually related. Thanks to the PBS show Finding Your Roots, they dug into RuPaul's and Cory's family tree and lineage to find out that they share a stretch of identical DNA on their first chromosome. Therefore, the two are actually cousins. When looking at the two, you could definitely see the family resemblance. The fact that the two people that came from very different sides of the celebrity world are a lot similar than we think. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our videos in the future. Also, don't forget to watch the next two videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.